You guys, I just had to get on here to share this with you. There's a lot going on in the world. There are more VIRUSs going around, supposedly, freaking a lot of people out. Not everyone, but a good amount. And so I was like, you know what? There's other things going on that people should be made aware of, particularly pertaining to your health. And so I just want to share this. I'm just going to, that was my phone, by the way, I didn't just fart. I'm just going to read you the text because that's just going to be easiest to get this information to you quickly. Some people that I'm close to and that I really care about are experiencing this. So I'm just going to read you the text. A friend and I had plans this morning. She had to cancel. So she texted me and said, not sure I'll be available at all. Not feeling great. We'll let you know. And I said, all right, sorry to hear that. Hope you feel better soon. She said later, 2 hours later, thank you. I still don't feel any better. Unfortunately, my sinus cavities seem to be somewhat swelling up and I have a massive headache. And then she sent the emoji with like the head with the bandage around it. And I said, oh no, rest up. That sounded like a really good line reading that wasn't sincere, like if I was doing an acting audition. My coach would be very disappointed. But genuinely, I was like, oh no, like rest up. And so she sent the avatar emoji that confuses me the most because it's the one with like the hands up, and why do hands look so big on a screen? But it's like, is it a hug? But like, who comes in for a hug like that? It looks like you're bracing yourself. But then at the same time, like, it kind of looks like, I don't know, whatever. Okay, so we know basically what it kind of means. So then from that emoji, I sent a picture of this nasal spray that I really love, and it has organic grapefruit seed extract and peppermint in it. And I sent the picture, and then I said I got this from Amazon. I know, like, as a discerning, snotty little board certified holistic health practitioner, what am I doing ordering supplements off the internet? I do it more than I'd like to admit. Also, why are we supporting Amazon? I don't know. I do it more than I'd like to admit. And then she thumbs upped it, so it's not triggering when it comes from her, but sometimes when people thumbs up me, I'm like, F you. Not with her though. Okay, so anyway, back to the like, this is fucking important. She said, here it is. I guess that I was doing too much peopling this weekend. I suspect I may have developed an allergy for people. I think I should call it the people allergy. And I said, oh my God, you have Aquarius syndrome. And so I went on to describe it so that she knows what she's dealing with. And I said, Aquarius syndrome, although not life-threatening, thank fucking God, been dealing with it my whole life, it should be taken very seriously. Common symptoms include irritants from too much people, the need to block out the world and noise, annoyance due to others' severe stupidity, allergic-like symptoms to anything other than animals you love, and being alone. The list goes on. If symptoms intensify or get worse, be sure to contact a true Aquarian for expert and professional advice. She sent the avatar of her cry laughing. She said, I definitely have that syndrome. And I said, it's very common. You're not alone. She said, you're so right. Most aquariums that I know are exactly like that. I must have picked it up by association, considering most of my friends are aquariums. And then she texted right away and said, Aquarius, not aquariums, in all caps. I was laughing really hard. And I said, yes, it can be contracted through energy alone, airborne, if you will. Then I sent the emoji, cry laughing. She sent her avatar, a non-confusing one, cry laughing. I said, it's the high intelligence vibe, so I'm not surprised that you contracted this. It's the dis-ease of intelligence, of the intelligent, if you will. And she said, I think you might be onto something.